Before we begin tonight's story, take a moment to adjust your volume. Make it soft, gentle, and easy on your ears. Not too loud, not too quiet, just enough for the words to reach you, like a whisper drifting through the night. The right volume will let the sounds blend with your breath, and the story will wrap around you like a blanket. Find that perfect balance now, and when you're ready, let the journey begin. Tonight, you arrive at a hidden gate, old wood covered in ivy. Vines twist slowly, wrapping across the frame. Leaves shimmer faintly, touched by silver moonlight. The air is cool here, not cold, not sharp, but calm, carrying perfume you cannot yet name. Hints of jasmine, whispers of roses, and something softer, a fragrance that feels like memory. You breathe in, slowly. Your chest opens. You breathe out, and your body loosens. The day begins to fall away. The gate stands waiting. It does not resist. It opens with the gentlest touch. No creak, no protest, only welcome. Inside, a pathway stretches forward, not straight, but winding. Curved stones gleam beneath the moon. Between them, soft moss grows thick, springy, green, alive beneath your steps. Your footsteps make no sound. The garden absorbs them. The noise of the world does not follow you here. Only silence, only calm. Lanterns line the path, low wooden posts topped with globes of warm gold. Their light flickers gently. Each flame sways as the night air moves. Shadows dance long across the stones. Slow, patient, never hurried. The lanterns do not push you forward. They do not demand. They invite you. They offer their glow like open hands. On either side, flowers rise tall. Roses unfold. Red, ivory, blush. Lilies lift pale heads to the sky. Jasmine spills in white clusters across trellises. Beyond them, unfamiliar blossoms shimmer faintly. Blue petals glow like starlight. Silver blossoms catch the moon. Violet blooms seem woven from shadow itself. Their fragrance blends, a harmony without sound. Sweetness of rose, coolness of lily, spice of jasmine, mystery of unknown blooms. The air becomes music, a melody you cannot hear, yet you feel it deep in your chest. The path curves gently. Above, archways of wisteria hang low. Blossoms trail downward in curtains of lavender silk. The breeze stirs. Petals drift free. They fall slowly, brushing your shoulders, resting in your hair, landing softly on the stones. Each petal carries coolness. Each one touches, then vanishes. No weight, only welcome. Deeper now. The sound of water reaches you. Not rushing, not loud, only the steady trickle of a fountain. You follow the sound. Soon you find it. A stone basin carved with vines and leaves. Its surface holds still water. Stars float there, reflected clearly. From the center, a gentle stream arcs upward. It falls back with a sigh. Ripples spread outward in circles. Each circle forms, fades, returns, over and over, without end. You watch the ripples. Your breath follows their rhythm. Inhale, the circle begins. Exhale, the circle dissolves. Inhale, a new ripple. Exhale, the stillness again. Above, the sky is wide. Branches frame the edges. Beyond them, velvet darkness shines with countless stars. Each star, a pearl, a soft flame, a distant companion. The moon glows steady, not harsh, not dim, perfectly balanced. Its silver light lies across the garden, covering blossoms, stones, leaves. The air itself glimmers faintly. Even silence shines here. Benches rest beneath trees, some empty, some carrying bowls of flowers, gifts from the day to the night. You sit. The wood is smooth, polished by years. It accepts you easily, your body fits, you are held. Around you, life moves gently. Moths drift like fragments of moonlight. Fireflies spark golden threads in the grass. Shadows sway in time with the lantern glow. Nothing hurries. Nothing demands. Everything simply breathes. You rise again, and the path continues forward. Hedges arch gently on both sides, their leaves dark, glossy, touched by dew. Each droplet catches lantern light, tiny sparks, shining for a moment, then fading again. You step through another arch, this one woven with honeysuckle and jasmine. Their blossoms hang heavy, their scent sweeter, lighter, drifting through the air. It rests upon you like a whisper, like a memory of comfort you once knew. The stones remain smooth beneath your feet, but here and there, carpets of moss widen, soft, springy, cool. You step on them. The moss yields. It rises again, as though it wishes to carry you, as though it knows you have come for rest. A willow waits ahead. Its branches trail down like silver curtains. Lanterns hang from the boughs. Their light seeps through the thin leaves. Patterns scatter across the earth, shifting, breathing, swaying with the night air. Beneath the willow, a stone bench lies waiting, carved smooth, shaped by time. You sit, branches form a canopy above. Lantern light sways gently. Shadows ripple like soft waves. The willow sings in rustles, a lullaby older than memory. You rise once more. The path widens. The garden opens into a meadow. Here, blossoms glow faintly of their own accord. Lilies stretch wide petals to the sky. Violets gather in soft clusters near the ground. Night-blooming cereus opens like pale lanterns. Each flower adds its fragrance to the night. Each one deepens the calm. Fireflies drift through the meadow, golden sparks, weaving among blossoms. They join the lanterns. They join the stars. The garden becomes a tapestry of light. Lights that breathe. Lights that pulse like heartbeats. At the center, a wide pool lies still. Its water is silent, a mirror of the sky. Stars rest upon its surface. The moon crowns it in silver. When you step closer, your reflection appears. You stand among stars, flowers, lanterns, moonlight. A single petal falls. It lands upon the pool. Ripples spread outward, circles crossing, merging, dissolving. Soon, the water is still again. The garden's breath returns to silence. You linger at the pool's edge. The night gathers around you. The air carries fragrance in waves. The lanterns glow steady. The branches sway in rhythm with the sky. Every detail speaks of patience. Every moment belongs to stillness. You close your eyes. The garden holds you. It holds your body, your breath, your mind. No demand, no noise, only calm. The stars multiply above. They pulse faintly, like heartbeats. The moon shines steady, a guardian of silver light. You sense it has always been here. This garden has always been here, waiting for you. And tonight, you belong to it. Your breath is the garden's breath. Your stillness is its stillness. Your body is part of its dream. You step further inward, and with each step, the separation fades. There is no you and the garden. There is only one, only silence, only fragrance, only night. Tonight, you have entered the garden of dreams, and here, beneath the stars, within the lantern glow, you will remain, safe, steady, carried into rest. The path continues, deeper into the garden. Each turn softer than the last, each breath slower, each step lighter. Lanterns glow on both sides, their golden flames steady, their shadows weaving gently. The stones beneath your feet, smooth, patient, as though laid by hands that understood rest. You pass a hedge trimmed in waves, its curve is soft, its leaves thick and glossy. Between the branches, faint sparks glow, tiny insects hidden within. Their light blinks slowly, like small stars scattered low to the ground. Beyond the hedge, a grove opens. Trees stand tall and ancient, their trunks wide, their branches heavy with blossoms. Some trees bear magnolia, white petals thick as porcelain. Others drip with clusters of lilac. Others shimmer with flowers you cannot name. Petals glowing faint blue, as though moonlight lived inside them. The air is richer here. Fragrance folds over fragrance. Cool jasmine, warm rose, powdered lilac. A touch of spice you cannot place. You breathe deeply. The scents enter, and with them, calm enters. A wooden bridge waits ahead. It arches over a narrow stream. Water slides beneath it. Quiet, steady. The sound is hushed. A ribbon of liquid voice, not loud, not sharp, but endless. You step onto the bridge. The wood creaks softly, not in protest, but in greeting. The stream reflects the stars above, and as you pause, you see the stars break, then reform, each ripple carrying light into movement. You lean against the railing. The wood is smooth under your hand, the air cooler above the water. You listen. The stream speaks only in whispers. Its voice says, "Let go." Its voice says, "Drift." Its voice says, "Rest." You cross slowly. On the other side, a field of tall grass bends beneath the night wind. The grass sways in waves, forward, back, like the breathing of the earth itself. Each blade catches starlight. Each wave shines as it moves. It is a silver ocean of stillness. In the center of the field, a single tree rises, old, wide, strong, its trunk thick, its branches spread like arms. Lanterns hang from the limbs, dozens of them. They swing slightly, their lights glowing steady, like a constellation lowered from the sky. You step closer. The air here glows warmer. Lantern light touches your skin. Your shadow stretches long and soft. The tree hums quietly, a sound not from wind, but from age, from memory, as though the tree itself remembers every night, every visitor, every dream. A bench curves around its roots, carved from the same wood as the tree itself. You sit, the bench holds you, the lanterns sway above. Light moves across your hands, shadows cross your face, everything slow, everything patient, everything gentle. You close your eyes. The scent of grass rises. The hum of the tree continues. The lanterns sway. Your breath steadies. In, cool, out, slow, in, deeper, out, calmer. The rhythm repeats until breath and tree and lantern are the same. You open your eyes again. The field spreads wide around you. The stars shine without end. The garden holds you. The night accepts you. There is no hurry, no wait, no thought. Only here, only now, only rest. The path leads onward, curving deeper into the garden. Lanterns mark each turn, their glow soft, golden, steady. The air shifts, cooler now, carrying new scents. You follow slowly, your steps light, your breath even. The silence of the garden wraps around you, like a cloak, woven from night itself. Ahead, you hear the sound of chimes, faint, delicate, like glass touched by wind. The path widens into a courtyard. Here, tall poles rise from the earth. From each pole hangs a lantern, and from each lantern, Small wind chimes dangle, silver, crystal, porcelain. The air moves gently. The chimes sing softly. One voice, then another, then many, together. A chorus without rhythm, without beginning, without end. You step inside the courtyard. The sound surrounds you. Soft tones drift upward. They float into the branches above. They dissolve into the sky. Each note falls upon you like cool rain. A drop here, a drop there. Refreshing, light, calm. Benches ring the courtyard, each one carved with patterns of vines. You sit, the stone cool beneath you. Your body rests, your shoulders fall, your breath deepens. The chimes continue, not rushed, not urgent, just steady, just endless. Their song fills the courtyard, then empties into silence, then fills again. Your eyes close, the melody carries you. It folds into your thoughts. It erases edges. What was sharp grows soft. What was loud grows quiet. Only the chimes remain, and even they are part of the hush. After a while, you rise. You walk onward, past the poles, past the chimes. The garden greets you again with fragrance. Lavender rises here, rose upon rose, purple blossoms glowing under moonlight. The air is thick with their scent. Warm, purple, deep. It lingers in your nose. It sinks into your chest. It spreads through your body. Your muscles grow heavier. Your mind grows lighter. Lavender carries you. Lavender cradles you. You walk between the rows. Petals brush against your arms. Stems sway softly. Each bloom leans as you pass, as though bowing, as though welcoming. At the center of the field, a circle opens. Here stands a fountain, not carved stone this time, but crystal, clear, shining. The water rises within it. Light bends as it falls. Ripples catch silver. Shadows twist. The fountain glows as though alive. You step closer. Your reflection mingles with the water. Your face dissolves in ripples. Your body fades in waves. The fountain shows you not as one, but as part of many. Part of the water, part of the air, part of the night. You touch the rim. Cool, smooth. The fountain vibrates faintly. A hum. Like the garden itself is speaking. Not in words, but in stillness. A message you do not need to translate, only to feel. You close your eyes. You listen. The fountain whispers through your hands, through your chest, through your breath. It tells you, rest. It tells you, let go. It tells you, sleep is near. The path curves again, leading you deeper into the garden's quiet heart. The lanterns grow fewer here. Their light more distant, their glow dimmer. The shadows between them wider, but never dark, only soft, only gentle. The stones of the path change. They are larger now, round, smooth, cool beneath your feet. Some are pale, some dark. All shimmer faintly in the moonlight, a pattern without pattern, but perfect in its ease. You hear water once more, not a fountain, not a stream, but something broader, wider. A lake waits ahead. Its surface is wide enough to mirror the sky. Its stillness deep enough to seem endless. You step closer. The air cools. The scent of flowers fades, replaced by the fresh quiet of water. It carries no weight, only lightness, only space. The lake lies before you. Stars rest upon it, unbroken. The moon lays a silver road across its surface. The trees at its edge bow gently, their reflections joining them, branches doubled in the water's glass. At the shore, lanterns float, small bowls of light drifting outward, their flames steady, their reflections stretching long. One touches another, then drifts away again. They move slowly, endlessly, carried only by the water's breath. You kneel at the edge. Your reflection joins the moon, the stars, the lanterns. You lower your hand, and the water accepts it. Cool, smooth, alive. Ripples spread outward, soft circles, overlapping, fading. The lake does not ask you to stay. It asks only to rest, to see, to breathe. You rise again. The path leads around the water. Along its edge, willows lean low. Branches trail the surface. Each touch leaves a ripple. Each ripple disappears, always replaced by stillness. Beneath one willow, a stone lantern stands. Its flame glows steady. Its light falls across the water. Golden threads stretch outward. Stars scatter. The moon bends. Everything joins in reflection. You pause here. You let the moment lengthen. You let your chest loosen further. Your breath slows. In, soft. Out, slower. In, full. Out, empty. Each breath another ripple. Each exhale another stillness. Far across the lake, you see an island, small, round, covered in blossoms that glow faintly. No bridge leads to it. No boat waits. It is simply there, perfect in its distance, perfect in its calm. You do not need to cross. The island is part of the dream. Its blossoms belong to the night, and the night offers them to you, even from afar. The path leaves the lake at last. It curves again, between tall hedges. The air grows warmer. The scent of flowers returns, richer now, deeper. Roses, lavender, a hint of spice. The hedges open. Before you lies another meadow, smaller than the first, but brighter. Lanterns hang in clusters from thin poles. Their glow covers every blade of grass. Between them, fireflies drift. The whole meadow glows, like a sky lowered to the earth. In the center, a circle of stones, flat, smooth, arranged like seats as though waiting for dreamers to rest here. You step into the circle. You sit upon one. The stone is cool. It steadies you. It anchors you. Around you, lights move. Lantern glow. Firefly sparks. Starlight above. All weaving together. All breathing with you. All reminding you that nothing is apart. Everything belongs. You rest your hands upon your knees. You close your eyes. The garden enters your breath. The lights enter your chest. You're lighter now, softer now. The night itself breathing through you. You rise, leaving the circle of stones, and the path appears again, as if it had been waiting, just beyond the glow. It curves along the meadow's edge, through grasses brushed with silver, past tiny lights that hover and fade, return and fade again. A hush moves with you. Not silence, but a soft carrier of sound, the kind that lets every small detail breathe. Ahead, a wooden pergola. Vines climb its pillars, twining gently, petals opening like quiet thoughts. Wisteria hangs in pale curtains, lanterns tucked between the blooms, casting pockets of warm gold. You pass beneath, and the air changes. Cooler, sweeter, as if night itself had exhaled, just for you. Wind chimes whisper above, not bright chimes, not sharp, just thin porcelain discs, touching and parting, like the softest rain. You pause and let the sound settle in the space behind your eyes. It fills, then empties, then fills again. Beyond the pergola, the stones shift to gravel. Each step a small sigh. Each sigh a metronome for your breath. In, step. Out, step. Unhurried, unforced, perfectly enough. To your right, a hedge opens. Inside, a pocket garden. Low beds of herbs, leafy, fragrant, breathing in the moon. Lavender hums with memory. Lemon balm releases a bright coolness. Chamomile gives a warm, apple-soft scent. You brush them lightly with your fingertips, and the perfume rises. Simple, clear, kind. A small table waits here. On it, a porcelain cup, empty, but warm to the touch. as if it remembers tea. You hold it for a moment. The warmth moves into your palms. You set it down again. There is nothing to drink, and nothing is missing. You return to the path. It bends toward a glade. At its center, a low fountain. Lotus leaves float like open hands, round, calm, each holding a bead of water that never spills. A slow stream rises at the heart, falls in a thin veil, and the pool answers with circles. They travel outward, touch leaf after leaf, and soften into the edges until the whole surface is still again. You sit on the stone rim. Cool stone, warm body, meeting without effort. Your spine lengthens, your shoulders drop, breath deepens without being asked. You notice the sky, how wide it feels from this small green room, how the stars fit perfectly between branches, as if the trees had shaped themselves to hold the night. A single moth drifts across the water. Light folds over its wings, then lifts away. It vanishes into shadows, and the shadows remain kind. You stand slowly and follow the lanterns onward. They lead you through a narrow corridor of trimmed yew. Fresh scent, cool shade, a subtle hush that smooths each thought, as if the hedges knew how to tidy the mind. The corridor opens into a courtyard of stone. In the middle, a round mirror of polished slate. No water, only stone, but it holds the moon as clearly as a lake. You lean over it, and your face joins the moon's, soft edges, softer eyes. You hold your gaze, just long enough to feel how even a reflection can learn to rest. A breeze slides across the stones. Lanterns answer with a slow nod. Somewhere far off, a door closes, quietly, like a thought that decides to sleep. On the far side, an arch of pale wood. Its top is bound with thin cords. Single bells hang there, one at each corner, their voices low and round. You step through. The bells breathe once, and the sound lingers like honey on the air. The path descends gently. Wide steps, shallow rise. On either side, terraces of flowers, planted in patient lines. Night phlox opens with powder-soft sweetness. Tuberose unfurls, slow and rich. Moonflower spills along the rail, a white spiral of quiet. At the foot of the steps, a lantern bridge of light. No rails, only small flames in glass, set at even intervals, leading you over a strip of water, narrow as a thought, long as a memory. Your feet carry you across. One light, then the next, then the next. The glass reflects your ankles, your steps, your drifting shadow. Everything moves slowly, as if time itself had learned the garden's pace. You come to a clearing, round as a bowl. Grass like velvet. A single chair stands here, carved from a single piece of wood, shaped to the human form, by hands that understood what rest requires. You sit. The chair accepts your weight and returns support. You sink and rise at the same time, held and light together. Look up and see the lanterns in the high branches. They are fewer here, but the stars are more. The balance is perfect, gold below, silver above, and between them, the quiet lane of your breath. In, the gold grows warmer. Out, the silver grows softer. Repeat and repeat until the difference is only a gentle sway. From the edge of the clearing, a faint path of dew, barely visible, only a suggestion of direction, offered, not insisted. You follow, because the invitation is kind. This way leads to a small gate, not the garden's gate, a gate within the garden. Beyond it, a glass house, its panes fogged with breath of leaves and earth. A lantern burns on a hook by the door. You lift it. The flame bows and then steadies. Inside, the glass house is warm as a memory of day. Shelves hold terracotta pots, green rises everywhere, night orchids with soft white tongues, trailing Hoya with hidden sweetness. A single fern, older than any story, unfurls in the corner, one patient curl at a time. You walk the narrow aisles. The lantern light strokes each leaf. Drops of condensation, pearls along the edges, fall and do not startle anything. You stop at a work table. An open book lies there, its pages blank. Not a silence of emptiness, a silence of permission. Beside it, a pencil worn smooth. You do not need to write. You rest your palm on the open page and feel the cool filter into your hand. When you step back outside, the night greets you with a deeper hush. The air cooler, the scents gentler, the sky a little wider. You hang the lantern on its hook. The flame bows again, and then goes on, keeping watch. The pathway here is crushed shell, pale as milk, soft underfoot, making a sound like distant surf whenever you pass. It guides you toward a wall of tall bamboo. Their green columns rise like flutes. Their leaves play the quietest music when the wind remembers to breathe. A gate slides within the bamboo. It opens with a small sigh. Beyond, a moon court of stone and sand, raked in circles, lines that begin nowhere and end nowhere, yet feel complete. 4 stones stand like guardians, not menacing, not stern, only present. You pass between them, and each one seems to offer a different calm. One grounding, one clarifying, one loosening, one quieting. You do not choose, you accept them all. On the far edge, a basin of water set low. A bamboo spout lifts, fills, tilts, and empties with a wooden note. It happens rarely, then not at all, then again, just when you have forgotten to listen. The sound is round and brief, and somehow the whole court feels more still after it fades. You leave the court, and the bamboo closes behind you. Not to keep you in, not to keep you out, only to complete its shape. Now the path threads a fruiting grove. Night citrus glows faintly, as if lit from within. Bergamot, mandarin, pomelo heavy on the bough. You lift one, only with your eyes. The scent finds you anyway, a tender brightness that does not wake, only clears. Beyond the grove, a long, low wall, warm from the day, releasing it slowly, like a breath that refuses to hurry. You trace its stones, each one different, each one chosen, none more important than the others. You lean your shoulder there, and the wall returns your weight with patience. A sound returns, like the beginning of rain. But it is not rain. Petals from some high unseen bloom let go. They fall through moonlight, like slow feathers, like tiny pieces of sleep. They land in your hair, on your sleeves, on the path. You brush them, or you do not. Either way, they rest where they fall. The wall ends at a small stair, 5 steps, each a different stone. You take them, one by one, and at the top, a terrace opens to the night. Here, the garden lets the stars lead. Fewer lanterns, more sky. A low railing, carved with leaves, holds the air in just enough to make the terrace a room. You sit on the rail's wide plank, feet on warm stone, hands on cool wood. Back to the open dark. Everything in its place. Everything matching you. The terrace overlooks the lake you passed. From here, the silver road of the moon is longer. It stretches to the island, then beyond it, to the far black edge. where night becomes more night. A lantern boat drifts there, no oar, no rider, only a bowl of flame, moving because water breathes. You watch it, until watching is the same as resting, until the boat and your breath and the quiet agree to be one thing. When you stand, you are lighter, but steadier. The path receives your steps, as if it had been practicing, just for this moment. It carries you downward through a tunnel of laurel, leaves glossy as glass, edges soft as velvet. At the end, a bell of bronze, hung from a single beam, a cord of white rope, frayed by gentle hands. You touch the cord. You do not pull. The bell speaks anyway, a low word that opens the sky and quiets the ground. The sound travels, and you travel with it until both of you arrive at stillness. The bell keeps its last note. You keep its quiet. Together, you step into a field of low lights, set like stars in moss. They do not flicker. They do not tire. They simply remain. At the far edge, a doorway without a door, 2 posts, a lintel, empty space beneath. You pass through it, and nothing changes, except everything feels easier. A final lane of stones leads onward. Rose hedges stand tall on either side, buds closed, asleep, promising morning. You do not need morning now. You need only this soft, endless night. The lane returns you to the lake again. You did not plan to circle, but circles are how the garden breathes. This time, you find a low skiff, moored to a ring of iron, set in stone. You step in. It rocks just once, then understands. You release the rope. The skiff slides into the silver. Not far, only enough to feel wider water beneath. You lie back. The wood remembers bodies. It remembers how to hold. Overhead, the sky forgets edges. Stars loosen from their places and become a drift of gentle fires. The island remains a shape, not a task. You do not go there. You do not stay away. You simply float in the middle of yes. A breeze arrives. You inhale it. It leaves. You exhale it. The skiff answers each breath with the smallest sway, the smallest and the kindest. When the skiff returns to shore, it does so because the garden knows when the circle is complete. You tie the rope without needing to tie it tightly. The knot understands. Back on the path, you walk among cedars. Their trunks smell of stories. Their bark holds 1,000 layers, thin as pages, strong as time. You place a hand there, and some part of your pulse slows again. A last turn, a last lantern, a last line of stones. They lead to a resting room, open to the night, roofed in branches and reed. Inside, a mat of woven grasses, a pillow filled with petals, a coverlet light as a cloud. You lie down. The mat shapes to you. The pillow takes your thoughts and makes them soft. The coverlet gives weight, just enough to remind your body it can stop holding. Around you, the garden continues. Water, somewhere, speaks in circles. Leaves, somewhere, practice a wordless lullaby. Lanterns, everywhere, keep their patient watch. In, the whole garden enters. Out, the whole day leaves. In, cooler. Out, emptier. Again and again, until breath and garden and sleep are one. The night deepens, yet the garden glows brighter. Lanterns steady, stars fuller, moonlight wider. You walk slowly, each step softer than the last, each breath smoother, each thought lighter. The path narrows. A tunnel of vines surrounds you, leaves thick, overlapping like green silk curtains. Flowers open between them, some pale as milk, some deep as indigo, each one breathing fragrance, each one sharing calm. At the tunnel's end, a round door of wood, carved with circles, etched with petals, waiting. You touch it. It opens inward without sound. Inside, a hidden court, walls covered in climbing roses, white, gold, blush. They bloom as if dawn had returned. Their perfume rises, thick, sweet, endless. In the center, a shallow pool. Flat stones surround it. At its heart, a sculpture of a sleeping child. Stone eyelids closed, hands folded. From its palms, water flows, thin, unbroken, falling into the pool below. The sound is a lullaby, gentle threads, each drop a single note. Together, they weave a song, not sung to be heard, sung to be felt, sung to quiet what still lingers. You kneel. The pool shows the child's face. The star, your own reflection. 3 images woven into one. Stone, sky, flesh. No difference, only rest. You rise again. The court opens into a passage. Walls of bamboo stand tall, straight, green, smooth as water. They sway when the wind remembers. Their leaves murmur like quiet voices. 1,000 whispers, each saying, rest. The path between them shines pale. Crushed shells underfoot. They crunch softly, like the hush of distant surf. Each step carries you deeper, each sound fainter than the last. At last, the bamboo parts. A meadow spreads wide. No lanterns here, only the stars. They shine without veil, each one steady, each one a companion. The grass is long, soft as velvet, wet with dew. It bends as you pass, cool against your hands, cool against your ankles, cool against your breath. In the middle, a circle of stones, tall, dark, standing upright, old as time, silent as sky, their presence heavy, yet never unkind. They guard, not with force, but with patience. You step inside the circle. The air changes. It thickens with stillness. It deepens with silence. You feel your pulse slow. You feel your chest soften. The circle accepts you, and you belong. A flat stone lies near the center. You sit. The stone cool. The earth steady. The stars endless. The circle holds you. The garden holds the circle. And everything holds you. Your eyes close. Breath continues. In calm. Out calmer. In quiet. Out quieter. Until breathing is no longer yours. It is the garden's. It is the circle's. It is the night's. Time softens here. Moments blur. Minutes loosen. You drift, not forward, not back, but inward. Into a space that waits without asking. Into a space that keeps only peace. When your eyes open again, you see lanterns, not carried, not placed, but rising, dozens of them, small flames inside paper shells. They lift into the air, they climb into the night, each one steady, each one free. You watch them scatter. Some rise fast, some rise slow, some drift together, some wander alone. All carried upward, all joining the stars. The circle glows with their reflection. Your eyes glow with their light. Your chest glows with their calm. At last, the lanterns fade. Their flames merge with the sky. You are left with stars. You are left with silence. You are left with rest. The path calls again. You rise. The circle remains. The stones do not move. They will always remain, but you step onward, because the garden is not yet finished. The path narrows once more. Hedges of lavender line it. Their purple blooms breathe fragrance, sweet, cool, soothing. The air grows heavy with it. You inhale, it enters your chest. You exhale, it enters the night. Together, you and the garden breathe lavender. At the end of the path, a bench of marble, carved with vines, etched with flowers. You sit. The stone cool, the night warm, balance perfect. You lean back. Your head tilts upward. The stars fall into your eyes. The moon spills across your face. And you know you are home. The garden widens again, as if opening its heart. The path softens. No stones, no gravel, only earth. Cool beneath your feet, rich with life, steady with patience. Trees gather on both sides, tall trunks, branches heavy with blossoms. White petals fall like slow snow. Silver petals gleam as they land. Each one rests, each one melts into the ground without sound. The air grows warmer here. The scents blend thicker. Jasmine, rose, magnolia, lavender. Together they weave a blanket of perfume. Soft, steady, calm, you walk slower. The path asks nothing else. Each step is lighter, each breath deeper, each thought quieter. Ahead, a glimmer. Not lanterns, not stars. Something closer, something alive. Fireflies, hundreds of them. They rise from the grass in waves. They drift upward. They drift outward. They hover in clusters, then scatter again. A living constellation. Gold sparks woven into the air. They surround you. They follow you. They light the path without touching. Each spark a heartbeat. Each glow a whisper. Each flicker a reminder that even the smallest light belongs. The path leads into a grove. At its center, a pond. Not wide, not deep, but clear. Clear enough to see the pebbles below. Clear enough to see the sky above. Lotus flowers rest upon its surface. Their petals open to the moon. White, pink, gold at the heart. They float without effort. They bloom without sound. They remain without end. A wooden pier stretches across the water. Narrow, straight. Its planks dark with age. You step onto it. It creaks softly. Not in protest, but in memory. Halfway across, you pause. The pond reflects everything. The trees, the blossoms, the stars, the moon, and you, all together, all as one. You kneel. The water waits. You touch it lightly. Coolness spreads through your hand. Ripples form. They stretch outward. They soften into stillness, always stillness. The pier ends at a small platform. A single lantern rests there, its flame steady, its glass clear, its light gentle. You sit beside it. The lantern does not speak. It only glows. It only keeps watch. And that is enough. You rise again. The path continues. It winds upward now. A gentle slope. The air grows cooler, the breeze steadier, your chest lighter. At the top, a clearing. Round, wide, open to the sky. The stars pour down here. The moon crowns the night. The garden reveals its heart. In the center, a tree. Old, vast. Its trunk thick with age. Its roots deep in the earth. Its branches wide enough to hold the night. Lanterns hang from every limb. Hundreds, thousands. Each one glowing. Each one steady. Each one a small sun in the dark. You step closer. The tree hums softly. A vibration low and round. It enters your chest. It enters your bones. It steadies you. It stills you. It holds you. A circle of benches surrounds the trunk. You choose one. It accepts you. You lean back. The tree leans forward. The lanterns sway. Their lights cover you. Golden, threads weaving with the silver moon. You are wrapped. You are kept. You are safe. Your eyes close. Breath deepens. In warm light. Out, cool night. In, trees hum. Out, your silence. Over and over until they are the same. When you open your eyes, the sky is wider still. The stars endless. The moon higher. The tree larger. And you smaller. But safe. Always safe. You stand. The tree remains. The lanterns remain. The night remains. But you step forward. Because the garden is not finished. A final path leads away. Its stones pale. its edges soft with moss. It curves gently, like a stream of light. You follow, each step lighter, each breath slower, each thought softer. At its end, a gate of wood. Not the gate you entered. Another, smaller, simpler, yet glowing with welcome. You touch it. It opens. It waits. Beyond, another chamber of night, another space of silence, another room of rest. The garden continues, and you continue with it. The garden quiets, the air stills, the night deepens. You are no longer walking, you are resting, you are being carried. Lanterns glow softly, one by one. They dim, but never vanish. Flowers fold their petals, slowly, gently, like eyelids closing. The water hushes, the fountains slow, the ripples fade. The garden is falling asleep, and you fall with it. You lie upon soft ground, moss beneath you, cool earth steady, covering you in calm. Above, the stars blur, their light softer, their edges gone. The moon lowers, its silver path fades, but not completely. Enough remains to hold you safe. Your breath slows, in, longer, out, longer, in, steady, out, steady, until breath itself is a lullaby. Your body grows heavy, arms loose, legs still, hands open, heart calm, your eyelids lower, your jaw softens, your chest rises and falls, rises and falls, rises and falls. Thoughts drift. One appears, then fades, another rises, then melts. Nothing stays. Everything rests. The garden holds you, like a cradle, like a song, like a dream. The lanterns keep watch, the stars keep watch, the moon keeps watch, and you keep nothing, no burden, no task, no weight, no sound, only night, only peace, only sleep. A breeze passes, gentle as a sigh. It brushes your hair, it touches your cheek. It carries the last fragments of the day away from you, far, far away. The flowers release their final fragrance, soft waves of lavender, cool whispers of jasmine, deep sighs of rose. They weave around you, they cover you, they bless you. In the distance, a fountain falls silent. In the meadow, fireflies dim. By the pond, lotus close their petals. Every part of the garden rests, every voice quiets, every light softens, and you rest with them. Your breath slows again, in, deep, out, deeper, in, full, out, empty. A pause between each breath grows longer but safer. Each pause a pool of calm, each pause a gift. You are sinking now into the moss, into the earth, into the dream. The stars above drift farther. The moon above drifts slower. The night itself leans closer. It covers you. It carries you. It keeps you. Good night. Good night. Good night. Sleep now. Sleep deeply. Sleep fully. The garden of dreams will remain. Lanterns steady, stars endless, moon eternal. It will hold you until you wake. It will wait until you return. And even as sleep takes you, even as thoughts dissolve, even as dreams unfold, the garden whispers over and over, again and again. Rest now. Rest now. Rest now. You are safe. You are held. You are home.